What's your problem?
This town is screwed.
What's poppin'? Well, take a name. I just got my feet.
So stressed out. You have no idea. This job is killing me.
You're hoisting my bellow, you asshole!
Alright guys, welcome back to Rob's Arcade. Figured I'd come back at you guys with a little part 2 of my Monday show here on Rob's Arcade. Now, I got a little distracted yesterday. My wife was kind of... oh shit. Alright guys, and welcome back to Rob's Arcade. I'm your host, of course, Rob French, and I figured I would come back to you guys with a little bit more of my Monday show, a little bit more part 2, only because my wife has been kind of in and out, and a little distracted, well, you know, for other reasons, of course. But I wanted to kind of like talk to you guys a bit more about the Monday topic, you know, for today on this Flag Day. Such a weird day, Flag Day. Of all the days to have a celebration on flags. Like we've got the best flag. We do got a pretty solid flag, but we've also changed up our flag a lot. Like I think it felt like it took a long time to get to our flag. I also feel like you have like a lot of people like argue like which flag is our flag. That's not my flag. But anyway, on this Flag Day, I wanted to talk to you guys about one of the great things that makes America great, and that's the fact that, you know, we've got such an abundance of marijuana. Such great, like we're finally getting to the point now where it's like finally becoming like pretty legal on basic forms and like on recreational forms and in a lot of places. And it's almost, it's funny, it's just like it's one of those things like we basically just like kept begging our parents like please, 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 and then finally they're like, all right, fine, you can have it. Just go to your room already and shut up. It's gonna get to a point I feel like we're just gonna be able to like walk into a store or you know whatever and just order it on Amazon or whatever. But um, it's interesting how less controversial it's become. Like I remember even growing up, a lot of presidents and a lot of elected officials were like, "Oh no, 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 never, never, never have, never have, never no." But now it's become more of a thing where it's like, yeah, yeah, you know, I've tried it. You know, it's not a big thing, and you know, you got like the pushes now for more, you know, medical use and just general uses. There's TV shows that support like the cooking aspect of it. So it's just it's pretty unreal. Um, you know, from going up, I guess from when I was growing up, and even when my parents were growing up, you know, used to be police would like, you know, beat up hippies and stuff, and now they're passing out Doritos at like, you know, different, you know, 420 festivals and things like that. So it's a big change in the climate, big change in like how it's perceived, and yeah, it's going to become one of those things like, you know, like where does the drug testing kind of fall into line with that, where it's like, you know, if you're on vacation and maybe it's not legal in your state, but let's say you travel to California where it is, and you know you're able to like hang out, or you hit Richmond for the weekend, and you know you smoke a little bit, and you go back to work, and they want to drug test you. Can they really? Is it really just for them, you know, for you to lose your job if you're out of state, smoking in a state where it is legal? You know, so it's kind of one of those things like, you know, you used to like just what was it, Amsterdam. Yeah, I remember as a teenager, like trying to get to Amsterdam was just like a big, huge thing. I'm kind of tripping off this Ferris wheel right now, as a matter of fact. But if you know, that was the thing. Like you had to go to Amsterdam to like, you know, really. Now you can go to like Colorado or just different places. You know, we're getting ready to move to Florida, where you know, it's legal on certain levels there. And, you know, it's just it's really interesting where it's gone. Like I said, I remember getting in trouble for wearing even shirts that were anti. You know, I used to wear shirts for like reefer madness and things like that. You know, even though that's kind of like a marijuana propaganda shirt, it's kind of like an anti-marijuana propaganda shirt. You know, if you, even though it's just a ironic shirt. You know, I think I got it from like whatchamacallit, Spencer's. You know, it's an ironic stoner hippie shirt, kind of a thing. You know, just this watching reefer madness is kind of ironic in itself. But I remember wearing the shirt and getting in trouble for just wearing the shirt, and even explaining like, no, this is a movie condemning it, and they're still like, no, you can't wear that. And it's just, you know, just a huge climate change. But I was kind of late into the game. I wasn't always, you know, I was like, it's probably, you know, the cartoon, what was it, All Stars episode really got me. I was like, no, that's evil, man. That is the gateway drug. But I've never done anything that well, I can't say that. But I haven't done anything like heroin, cocaine, like PCP, like just all these different crazy drugs. Like I've never done. Is it Christmas time over here? What is going on? This is pretty cool. I think I've ever noticed this little area.
Hey, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, guys. Thank you so much. How did you recognize me with my mask on? I'm pretty popular around here.
Someone's on the rag.
Lagoon's Diner. Very cool. Don't think I've ever been. No, it must be closed. To this side of. Oh, maybe it's just a cut through I haven't been through before, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty cool.
You're meat.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been through this cut through this whole time. Little sunglasses, mug shots. But yeah, I was pretty late into the game. I do remember my first time smoking. So with some friends, had kind of like a sleepover kind of a deal. watching movies like Into the Mouth of Madness, and they sell the same shirts at all these places. Socks. Ooh. Can you really buy them? You can kick the box of socks. Kick the box of socks. But yeah, it was like a sleepover thing with some friends, just kind of hanging out, watching, like I said, The Mouth of Madness and The Craft, and just kind of back in the day, we used to have video stores. Remember that? Who remembers video stores? Hmm?
I need to ask.
I used to work in a video store. I think I mentioned that in one of my last videos. Oh yeah, I did. I did. We're talking about jobs and stuff, and yeah, that was always great. I felt like I was like, didn't I ask this question before? Am I having like deja vu? Working in this video store. Have I been here before? Am I trapped in an infinite loop? Am I trapped in the Mouth of Madness? If anybody's never seen In the Mouth of Madness, definite worth watching. It's like a Clive Barker twisty film. It's got Dr. Alan Grant in it, except this time he's not hunting dinosaurs. He's fighting for his sanity. It's a really great movie. It was one of those movies when I was actually driving home. It was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Which is what I'm doing now. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I feel like a lot of my friends had already had been smoking for quite a while, and I was, it was probably funny to watch me smoke. It's like, oh my God, Robert's never smoked before. He's just a funny dude in general, and this is going to be interesting. I was probably a freaking experiment, and now I'm a monster gone mad. But yeah, once I started, it was one of those things. I just like, it was like, yeah, this is, I like, I think, and that's for everybody. I think some people, they just don't like drinking. They try drinking, they're like, no, just not for me. And I have something I'm trying here. I'm gonna try not to drink until I get to Disney, guys. That's gonna be my ultimate goal. No drinking till Disney. See if I can't pull that off, or at least I'll get to Florida. It's gonna be kind of hard. I got guys here trying to work on the house. I think Vita's going a little big poopy. Yeah. But what's this? No, see, I get too distracted, man. That is a downside. Oh yes. I was talking about like people like just don't like maybe to drink, or they try cigarettes and they're like, nah, I don't like cigarettes, they're disgusting. And then some people are like, this is the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. And I think you just have to like figure out what's for you. I would suggest like heroin, crack. I'll try to stay away from those kinds of things. But I guess, as a kid, I was kind of creative. I liked to draw and all that kind of stuff. And it's one of those things like, smoke a little bowl and sit down. See where that creativity takes you. Sorry, my mug just scratched the microphone there. I mean, look at all this creativity. All these were probably created on some kind of a buzz or another. They're all beautiful. I guarantee you most of the people who put this game together were probably buzzed. Probably on heroin. Probably most of the people who worked on this game probably did heroin. That would be my assumption. It was really interesting. Growing up, I had a friend, I think I probably mentioned, we used to play Streets of Rage all the time. We would get up early, Saturdays, go play video games. He would come over, we'd play Streets of Rage for hours. And this is like we were 12 years old. Maybe into like 13. And then about 14, 15, 16, we kind of drifted apart. Like, I don't think I saw my friend Anthony from the time I was like 14, 15, 16 for like 3 years. Okay? He lived like right down the street. And then one day, I was like, you know, I'm trying to buy a little dick bag. Smoke a little tubage. Listen to some Beatles. Flag Day. And, oh yeah, like this. Lo and behold, I'll get my shoes off. No, mask. Anthony was, the guy that, another friend of mine happened to know that had a little bit of butt. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And so then me and one of my best friends in middle school kind of wound up reuniting back in kind of like high school again, and um, basically start just kind of hanging out almost every day, and like I said, getting together after school or on the weekends, and you know, taking a couple little bong rips and smoking a J here or there, and just, you know, picking up the Sega Genesis and revisiting Streets of Rage. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, sorry, these guys are here and they're working on our deck, and my dog's just not having it, man. She's not having it, man. She's just like, no way, dude. But yeah, it was just really funny. Like, I mean, this guy like wound up like, you know, like we were always best friends, like growing up in middle school and stuff like that. We wound up like getting our first like apartment together, and like, um, God, I mean, we'd rode to graduation together. I mean, we were tight. We were best friends. But it was just always kind of ironic to me that, you know, um, we kind of drifted apart. I think I got a girlfriend, and he got a hash pipe. And then one day in 1997, maybe 1998 or whatever, like I said, we wound up like kind of reconnecting, and you know, I don't know where the guy's at now. Actually, I think he wound up moving to Florida, and then getting in a really bad car accident and having to move back here. So don't know really what he's up to, but he was one of those addictive personality types. I think car accident pushed him over to pain pills, and that was a really bad turn for him. I have a tattoo artist who's a vet, and he went down a really dark road with pain prescriptions. Like he's a huge advocate actually for medical marijuana, and he crawled out of a hole of basically being a vet and being dependent on painkillers, and that's one of those things where, like, you know, I kind of wanted to talk about, I guess, this today, because you have, like, I guess, heavy narcotics, heavy drugs, you know, things I'm kind of joking about, like, you know, heroin and whatever, crack cocaine, but these are things that are hugely detrimental. I mean, these things will destroy your life, the people around you. Like, it's just evil in little baggies. And let me see. Oh wow, my wife is just drove all the way down to Goodwill. They do not accept donations until, oh no, okay, so it's accepting donations right now for some reason. That sucks. Well, honey, maybe you can grab some lunch or something. Let me text her real quick. Told her just leave it and peel, man. Just leave it and peel, babe. um, but yeah, I mean, like us, you know, talking, you know, it's like just, oh, um, you have, gosh, actually, I just had a cousin of mine get into an argument with another family member. I think about the evils of marijuana. Hold on one second. Yeah. Good, good. What's going on? Alright, you come in? Yeah. Go on in. Alright. Wow. Okay, gosh, I guess everybody's just going to be distracting me right now. So, I love it. The guys asked me about the job, working on the porch and the deck, and you know he's got to mud all the holes and da 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 on the walls and stuff. And I'm like, okay. He's like, well, then I guess we start moving stuff to the center of the room. I'm like, all right, well then yeah, I guess we start doing that. And then it's like, well, I mean, I guess I don't want to rush you guys. It's like, okay, well, yeah, I mean, you know, we'll just, I guess, start outside like you said, and we'll kind of go from there. We'll see where we're at inside, I guess. And then if not, I guess what, tomorrow? Oh, well, I'm locked into to 3 other jobs starting tomorrow. Okay, well, maybe you shouldn't lock yourself in other jobs before you finish this one. I guess I can come by in the evenings. I mean, I'll get it done. Well, yeah, I hope so, but it's kind of your thing to figure out, buddy. That's not really, sounds like you got a scheduling problem. I love it. What was I saying, man? Oh yeah, talking about just the different evils of different other narcotics and stuff like that. And like I said, a family member get into an argument with another family member about it and the evils. And I think it's just like a lot of misconceptions. And you know, like I mentioned, reefer madness earlier. You know, it was something that was kind of put out to make this thing look like it was worse than, you know, cocaine and heroin and all that. And like I said, it's not. It's not that evil. It's not so bad. If anything, I think it just makes. I guess it depends on your personality. You know, maybe if you're paranoid, maybe if you're, um, you know, somebody who's given to. I don't want to say anxiety because a lot of times I think feel like marijuana relieves anxiety and kind of helps with those things. Um, but maybe if like you know you're somebody who gets worked up and gets anxious when other substances are introduced, like caffeine or even nicotine, you feel yourself kind of get that anxiety wave, and it's like, oh, this isn't good, and you get these like, oh no, the hand sweats, and this isn't nice. Then yeah, I guess maybe it's just not for you. But I have a feeling like it wouldn't be just marijuana. Like I said, I have a feeling like that's something that just outside substances affect you and kind of like would make you feel uncomfortable. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm one of those people. I enjoy like the wake and bake. When we go on vacation, we don't always, bring um, stuff to smoke with us. But I like to try to find like some type of edible or something like that sometimes, just to um, enjoy outs, different, moments throughout the vacation. Um, Not necessarily like one of those like, oh, I can't go on vacation or go do something without it, but I definitely feel like it's a spice of life. It's just generally that's, I guess, the best way I could put it. It's just the spice of life. I think I will be like some of these guys like Method Man, Redman, Tommy Chong, Cheech Marin, who kind of are advocates well into their 50s and 60s. Um, so I might have been late into the game, but I'm here for the long haul, you guys. So anyway, like I said, I just got a little distracted earlier um, with my wife, and now I got a chance to be a little distracted with the contractors and the painters and stuff. And now I'm gonna go get a little distracted by myself. Hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out and listening to me once again here on this beautiful Monday Flag Day. Uh, Go raise your flags, and yeah, guys. Until next time, you know the skilo. Go ahead, hit that like button for me, hit that share button for me, put this thing on Facebook, give somebody a chance to subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe now. And dude, leave some comments down below, man. Let me know. Let's share some stories. Um, Tell me about your first time. Tell me why you don't. Tell me why you do. Tell me what's your favorite method. Do you like to roll up? Do you like a pipe? A little bullet hitter? Do you like the dabs, the wax? Like to do a little BG, a little bong hit? Like to do a little hash smoke? Put it on top of a little safety pin. You got a little hash pipe? What do you like to do? Roll up in little blunts. Put some honey on that J, make it burn slow. Let me know down below. Until next time, guys, don't forget, don't spend your quarter anywhere else. And this isn't goodbye, it's just to be continued. Later.